In Donald Trump's first term as president, there was already personal friction with Volodymyr Zelensky. Trump pressured Zelensky to investigate Hunter Biden during a 2019 phone call about U.S. aid for Ukraine.
It was a perfect phone call.
Zelensky was drawn into a fracas.
The entire beginning of Zelensky's presidency was overshadowed by Donald Trump's effort to, in effect, blackmail Zelensky and Ukraine into getting U.S. military support in exchange for political favors for Donald Trump. That's what led to Trump's first impeachment.
Zelensky tried to stay out of it.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be involved. Nobody pushed me. Yes.
In other words, no pressure.
The nays are...
Democrats alleged a quid pro quo, and Trump was impeached but acquitted.
I think that left a bit of a bad taste in Mr. Trump's mouth, because he has a long memory. He's like that.
Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Trump has falsely blamed Zelensky for the conflict Putin ignited.
He should never have let that war start. That war's a loser.
Compared to Vladimir Putin, Zelensky just doesn't measure up in Trump's mind. Zelensky is not the kind of leader that Trump admires. Zelensky is closer to the leaders of Europe in style and substance, and Trump has nothing but scorn for those leaders. He sees them as weak, as effeminate.
Zelensky has not always been able to hide his frustration, a year ago telling CNN this.
I can't understand how Donald Trump can be on the side of Putin.
And in September, Zelensky told the New Yorker, quote, Trump doesn't really know how to stop the war. Trump took note of the insult.
He's making little nasty aspersions toward your favorite president.
Now, the two leaders may have hit a roadblock, with Trump's national security advisor saying the relationship between the two is, quote, going in the wrong direction.
There is probably no amount of groveling or flattering that Zelensky can do to win back Trump.
Even if Mr. Zelensky had more fuzzy warm time with Mr. Trump, at the end of the day, it's Vladimir Putin who Mr. Trump admires the most.
Vice President J.D. Vance has jumped into the melee, warning Volodymyr Zelensky in a pair of print interviews not to criticize President Trump in public. Vance calling it disgraceful and saying anyone who knows the president will tell you that's an atrocious way to deal with this administration. Brian Todd, CNN, Washington.